Bloody hell, I'd forgotten about the revolvers. If I go through without taking my joy, I'm gonna get spanked. I better run like... like hell when it lets me out. Oh dear. One bridge down, and I'm off to the train station. This is where we hang them, isn't it? They broke into the police station, tried to burn the register so the Germans wouldn't know which kids to take. We didn't want the Germans to be angry, did we? We were so scared, or maybe just so tired, so we hanged them to encourage the others. I wonder if we'd made the Germans take the kids by force instead of bringing them down to the station singing London Bridge, if things would be different now. I hope that's the worst thing I remember. Says the chap heading to the train station. Oh, what lovely memories are waiting for me there. At least I can get on the train tracks there and get the hell out of town. Now I just need to find the train station. I want to be able to see it from a distance.
So
I think this might be the one Sally and me tried to blow up.
Very tired.
I always wondered what happened to the letters. There was an awful lot of smoke. And here we are. Not quite as grand as it used to be. Of course, there hasn't been a train since the Germs left. Still, the tracks go from here all the way to the bridge, and then across the river. And then all over Britain.
What are we going to do if there isn't food?
Will you shut it? I'm trying not to blow myself up.
We're coming for you, you greedy bastard!
Go eat a banger, you leaky scunner! You're done hoarding all the V-meat! Jesus Christ.
Please don't struggle.
I guess there's nothing we can do for him now.
You've got a bloody nerve coming in here!
You're not my neighbour.
It's nothing personal.
Who will guard the Guardian?
Don't. Think I won't sniff you out? Summer's over.
Sorry. How do I get down to the tracks?
doing? That's how I get down. Right. Now I just have to find the tracks and walk on out of Wellington Wells.
I'm with you, like I promised. The rule was if a kid was a day over 13, what could I do? You could have kept your mouth shut, Arthur, and not told them you were 13. That's what you could have done.
I promised I'd go with him.
And you are too old to go to Germany, are you not?
Please,
He
no!
can't take care of himself.
Bloody Bobby. I told him I wanted to board even if I was 10 days too old, but we don't make the rules anymore, Mr. Hastings. I shouldn't have told. Bloody hell. There's been some sort of cave-in. So much for walking down the train tracks to the Britannia Bridge. What the fuck do I do now?
Oh, look!
Heavens alive.
It's a little lost lamb.
Where's Bo Peep?
Eating your currency away, I bet.
That's little Miss Muppet, you muppet.
Can we pound him now?
Yep.
Whoa!
You'll be me. You'll all be me.
It's time! Fire!
Good.
I've always liked you, actually.
Bloody hell. That's Ollie. Ollie!
Come for me, have you?
Ollie! I'm Arthur!
You won't get me! You won't get me, you bastards!
Ollie! No! It's Arthur!
Bloody murdering wastrels!
You gone mental!
I'll save you, Margaret!
I'm your old neighbour, Artie!
Always lying!
Little Artie!
Artie's gone! They took him away!
Ollie, no! They
You're
didn't!
lying! You're a wastrel!
Ollie, it's Arthur!
Well, why didn't you say that before? Oh my God, Artie. Little Artie.
Yeah, for fuck's sake.
Watch your mouth, laddie. What would your mum think? I thought they took you away.
No, they had my birthday wrong.
What?
Sorry?
No, of course not. No, you've got it all wrong. That was Jack turned you in and I what tried to save you.
Right.
I remember now. You came back. From the station. The only one.
You don't think they hurt him? Percy?
The Germans aren't animals, you know. They just wanted to make sure we stay quiet. And we did. Spot of tea?
That's very kind of you. I'm not thirsty.
That's right, Margaret. We have to run after water.
I have to find him.
Any idea where he might be after all these years?
Not really. I know I have to get out of Wellington Wells. I thought I could take the train tracks to the bridge.
Aye. The only way to the Britannia Bridge is the train station and the parade. And good luck getting into the parade. You could stay here. Remember when you and Sally used to stay with me? When the...
But it's young Artie. Meg, you remember Artie, don't you? You're right. You're always right. Sorry. Margaret says it's best if I keep to myself.
Oh. Sorry to bother.
But Margaret thinks we could help each other.
Really? Brilliant.
There's a warehouse in the old German camp. We could burgle it.
The Victory Memorial Camp? Where all those Home Army chaps run around practicing stabbing people with bayonets? What do you want me to do there? Run around yelling, "Here I am, shoot me," while you go in under the wire?
There's a thing I need from their warehouse. If you help me, I'll get you out of Wellington Wells. I just need you to turn off the power in the camp.
And this isn't going to get me killed.
Don't be a great girl's blouse.
I'll meet you at the bunker after dark. Don't worry about the sentries on the bridge. I'll make sure they get a good night's sleep. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Shall I just show myself out then? Ollie? That's Margaret. From school. Margaret... what's her name? She was supposed to go on the train, but then she disappeared and no one would talk about it. Jesus. Oh my God. Save a bit for the next minute. It could be worse, I think.
I try.
Now, you two bloody listen to me, all right? One fine day, The seaboys come running into the regimental HQ, saying there's an elephant broke loose. Now, elephants is very gentle creatures most of the time, and they get along just fine with their man who rides them. He's called a Mahout. No fucking civilians! Yeah, I have to kill you now.
Christ. I better not let anyone see me out of uniform.
Attention all personnel. The cook has lost his wedding ring. If you find it in your food, please return it to the kitchen. Thanks.
Please don't make a fuss. Do you ever wonder why the Germans didn't take their tanks with them when they left?
I've made a map. There's a hole in the fence, inside the dump. You just have to get in here, get the key, and cut the power. Then, sneak out into the darkness while I rob them blind. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
How do I cut the power?
The General keeps the keys in his desk.
You want me to break into the General's office?
Any way you can scotch the power is fine by me, lad. I'll meet you back at the train station.
What if they spot me?
I'd run. They don't have a lot of ammunition, but they're terribly handy with their bayonets.
That's your plan B? Run?
Well, you could ask them for some of their famous hot buttered crumpets, but I wouldn't recommend it. They can't run very fast. They're all old farts, like me.
All right, Ollie. Oh, Ollie's sleeping potion for those chaps on the bridge. Ollie said there was a hole in the fence in the dump. That sounds much safer than walking in by the front gate.
Arthur! Arthur? You get down from that tree before I chop it down.
Do you know why they're registering us?
The Germans love their lists, that's all.
They're taking us away on a train to Germany. You know about it, don't you?
Who told you that? It's ridiculous.
Oh, you all know about it, just not the kids.
Look, they've got cows there. It's not going to be powdered milk. They might even have chocolate.
Oh, chocolate makes it all better.
They've got tanks, Arthur. Or haven't you noticed? How are we supposed to argue with tanks?
I don't want to go to Germany.
It's only for a little while, I think.
I don't want to be a hostage.
Calm down. Let's have some tea.
Oh, all right, I'll come down. I think I might be stuck, actually.
goes there?
This won't take a minute. This won't hurt a bit. All right, here goes. Papier-mâché. We took all the kids to the train station. We sent them off to Germany because of papier-mâché.
Performing their brilliant play, Happy Hamlet, at 8 p.m. in the mess hall. All are invited. Don't worry, in Happy Hamlet, no one dies.
My back is getting really hot.
Now, if you find any plague mushrooms inside the camp, please notify Corporal Ramsbottom so they can be eradicated safely.
No plans, boys. Very good, sir. Day, sir. Day for it, sir.
Attention all personnel. It is time to paint the packs again. If your feet are sore from marching all
What's
day,
that?
take a break and join the painters next month. Any volunteers?
Who's there? Who goes there?
Ollie said the key was in General Bing's office. Oh, that's a bit risky. Look what happened to Goldilocks.
Attention all personnel.
Piano music, eh? Maybe I should have a read and play it.
Will be given 30 days in the brig. Soldiers found trafficking in contraband.
Well, all right, clever clogs. A hatch. If it leads underground like the others, I can use it to get out of here once I'm done.
Attention all personnel. Tonight's movies will be Hellcats at Ramsgate. This stirring war movie shows one of Britain's finest cities. Don't think.
I like marching. Gives you a sense of purpose. How's not to question why? It's not my turn. See if I come.
Attention all personnel. The Merry Band players will be performing their brilliant play, Happy Hamlet, at 8 p.m. in the mess hall. All are invited. Don't worry, in Happy Hamlet, no one dies. Attention all personnel. Tonight's movie will be King Arthur Was a Gentleman, starring the hilarious Ronald Shiner and Arthur Askey. Don't miss this uproarious comedy.
Stay for it. Righto, sir. Stay for it, sir. Stay, sir. Very good. Infiltrate. I'm just saying. Back for.
Attention all personnel.
Start it.
To allow time to prepare the mannequins, bayonet practice has been rescheduled for 0900 hours tomorrow morning.
I'm back for another beating. Leave that alone, would you? Where'd he go?
That rather hurts, actually.
Attention all personnel. Tonight's movie
Right.
will be King Arthur Was a
All right.
Gentleman,
Here goes.
starring the hilarious Ronald Shiner. Attention all personnel.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Ollie.
Put that back!
He knew it was a line, didn't he? I bet he bloody knew.
Concentration stations. This
How do I get out of here? I'm not going to be able to jump over the fence from this side. I've got to get back to the general secret hatch. That's my way out.
This is so exciting! Go back to Germany, you swine! Who's there?
Papier-mâché tanks. Am I ever going to get the newspaper and fucking glue?
Victory Garden.
Right. Now, if I can make it back to Ollie alive, he'll help me get out of town. Assuming that wasn't another lie. That won't be an awkward conversation at all, will it? Bloody hell,
Young Artie! Come on up!
That's a fair bit of Christmas there, isn't it?
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
They're all quite mad, you know. Sometimes I think they want the Germans to come back.
Did you know the power switch was
It's
alarmed?
a shame of it, you see. They want another go.
You bloody knew!
How would I have known that? For fuck's sake, Artie, times are hard, but you and I go back a ways.
The tanks were hollow, Ollie.
What's that?
It's tank armor. The tanks, they're made of papier-mâché. We could have fought them if they didn't really have tanks.
No.
We wouldn't have given them Percy and the
We're all
others.
risen up.
I wouldn't have had to lie my way off that train.
Oh my god.
I lied my way off that train. I wasn't too old to go.
You don't forget a thing like that.
Didn't you hear me? I convinced the Germans they had my birthday wrong.
If it was only me, I'd just take my happy pills and sleep through the end of the world. But I promised. I promised Percy I'd keep him safe while we were in Germany.
You promised to help me get to the bridge.
The one in the parade on Apple Home? How would you even get to it? You can't even go to Maidenholm. They shut that bridge down last week. No. You're right. You're always right. Ever seen one of these?
What does it do?
Haven't the foggiest. But supposing you took this to the bridge to Maidenholm, and supposing you told the bobbies you were there to fix the bridge works, it might enhance your credibility.
And from Maidenholm, I can get to Appleholm.
And Appleholm has the only bridge out of Wellington Wells. See? Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Well then, see you on the other side.
I'd rather doubt that. Adieu, Artie. Good luck.